1, 2, 3, Vaseline, gasoline, hello, goodbye, petunia, petulia, vagina. My name is Jann Arden, proud Canadian singer-songwriter, dancer, welder, painter, daughter. Don't have any kids that I know of. I never thought I'd be a dog and a purse person, by the way, just so you know. But it happens to the best of us. She's supposed to be German Shepherd, cross, but there's some gerbil that got into the...
It's a recessive gene.
It's a recessive gerbil gene that got into the sperm thing. My parents have shaped me in every aspect of my life. They're incredibly funny. My mom's got a beautiful voice. My dad said because he was Welsh that he was a great singer in a choir, and my mom says, well, that's the first time I've ever heard that story in 60 years. So there's things coming out of the attic with those two. My dad was a bit scary for, about 25 years there, a little rum. And, but he's not the same guy. Age has tempered him, and he could be very scary growing up. There's being, afraid of his wrath kept me from doing a lot of shit that I would have done had I thought I could get away with it. He got older, and his kids got older, and he changed, and he learned he's a person too. He's infallible, or not infallible rather, and he's got his own demons to box, his own fight with God, his own idea of eternity and heaven and hell and all that stuff, and he just softened his stance. But then, 3 or 4 years ago, he started having little strokes, and that's really changed him. It's like getting to know a whole new person. He's just a different guy. I'm going to be 48 years old in 2 months. So I think I would have been a good parent based on my parents. I think they did a really good job. Oh gosh, selfishly, I think in my 30s it was more difficult because you have the biological thing going on. Oh, you're running out of time to have a kid. That's what women's bodies are built for, to have kids, and your biology reminds you of that. For about 6 years, every single month, it reminds you constantly, running out of time. It's really kind of maddening, and it's very bizarre. And then, in my 40s it kind of lessened, but that's just hormones and vodka. And it just kind of lessens, and I just thought, well, the reality of my life is that I'm not going to be in one spot. Not that a kid needs to be in one spot. Have baby basket will travel. I'm not saying you have to have the picket fence in the house and everything, but I wouldn't have been for me. I'm too selfish. I'll probably regret it all my life in some way. Can you get my pills? Didn't you read the memo about what to ask me? No, anxiety, yeah. It's not a term, I know that sounds really frightening, but essentially they are tiny little heart attacks. It was my ventricle. I'd get so freaked out that my left ventricle would expand, 5 times the size it was supposed to be, and it really hurt. And the first time I was hospitalized for a week. And it's not fear-based. I'm not afraid to go out there, but I think excitement, the adrenaline in my body doesn't know that it's not fear. I was reluctant to take medication, but now I take beta blockers. I take them twice a day, and I take an extra one before I go on stage. And it just keeps me here. Thank God, because there was a while I just thought, I can't do this anymore. I'm not going out there. There's nothing that can make me go out there. And I thought, what the hell are you talking about? Get out there. I belong to these people. That's how I feel. I belong to the Canadian people, and they make me feel like that, and they're very possessive with me, and they kind of just hold me like that, and they don't want me to do well anywhere else. And I mean that with such affection. I mean that with such sincerity and complete love. They don't want me to go anywhere else, because to them, to Canadians, it's like they don't want me in a tube top, and God knows, nor do I. I do. I write about relationships. I don't know what else to write about. I write about, constantly yearning for something and searching for something and seeking something. And perhaps on a bigger level, it's just about the human condition. So I don't know if I ever strike balance. I think that's what looms in the music, is that you never feel settled in listening to it. I don't, anyway. I always feel like I want to know what happens at the end of the story. But not even I, as a composer, ever get that far. That's my dog in the background. I'll break your other leg. She's only 4 pounds. I can snap it like a popsicle stick. Anyhow, see, she shut up after that. I just want everyone to know that all the choreography that you're seeing here today is completely new for this piece. A lot of this stuff. And a lot of this, like the eye stuff, I've been working with Paula Abdul, and this. So, and I did get some electrolysis, depending on how close you're getting to my face.